god. This is crazy. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Slow down, everybody. Let's all just chill out for a second there. This is just gonna be much easier to just do it on my phone. What's going on, guys? Long time no see. Let's get everybody back in here real fast because I'm we'll get this we'll sort this out. Yeah, we'll let people flood in here for a second. Sorry, guys. Let me see if it's up on Discord now. Let's see if it's working now. Comms. It's fucking 5 a.m. Ain't nobody seen the work that I'm putting in. Bro, listen. We got it to work finally. All right? I love you to death, buddy. I love you so, so much. Oh, man, it's good to be back to some degree. Oh my gosh, you think the work that you're putting in at 5 a.m., like the video please, the work that you're putting in at 5 a.m. even comes this close to the amount of work that I've been putting in today? You have no clue. That's what we're talking about. Man. Wait, hang on. Hang on. I love Lucy so much, bro. It's not even funny. You say that, but you're still waiting to come to America. And you said you sent me a text. You go, like the stream. You said I'm coming in like 4 months or so, and I was like literally planning out like, okay, he's gonna stay with me. He's gonna stay at my place, my little Indian boy. And shame. Is this currently live right now? Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right. Hey, Shrish, if you don't mind, would you be able to, in Discord, shout it out in Discord that we got a new one up? Thank you, bro. I would do so much for you, Zaddy. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Do I sound okay? Dude, the chaos that is ensued just for me to get this live stream up and go, it's so comical at this point. It's mad. I can't wait to share it with you though. I sound good. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, but we had Bree in here a second ago. Let's see if we can get like Bree back in here and then chuck it in the Discord. I'm trying to get this to. Yeah, I'm with the new place that I moved into. It is a battle getting this stuff to actually go back together. What's on your mind tonight? Chat, how are you? What's on my mind tonight? Let me tell you. Well, this stream was primarily set up to just say hey back to all the subs again, but dude, life is crazy. I'm here to talk about life and get to know everybody that comes through. This summer has shown me that I have bandwidth that I am so much more capable of than I thought I was. Like, I'm thinking about things that I've been through in the past and then that I thought were just so insurmountably crazy that I'm just like, all right, this is it. It can't get harder than this. And then this summer it's just like bow, 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 crazy. So I'm here to talk about life. Everyone say hi to Dancing Lobster. God dab everyone up. Xbox, how you doing, buddy? Eat the Reaper again. Maybe in another stream. I still have the Reapers in my pantry right now. Gosh, that was so much fun. That hurt a lot though. How do I have 16 viewers already? I don't know. There's something about the super sweet little short form just swipe up. I don't know, man. But yeah, I wanted to catch up and just see what's going on with everybody. It's kind of a little more difficult to do it in the Discord, but I can kind of show you around my itty bitty tiny little like third, fourth room I've lived in the past weeks, honestly. But yeah, what's going on, Lobster, Xbox? I'm Booze or whatever. It's me, Loose. I'm Booze. I literally know dude, I know who you are, bro. I miss you. Yeah, guys, it's been crazy because last time I live streamed was back in, oh Jesus, that was like 5 months ago. 5 months ago, because I remember, dude, this summer's been so chaotic. But we're here to give a minute or two to have a couple more people flush in, and you, you, shame. Well, we're here to catch up. I just want to see what's going on with you guys. Explain to you guys why I haven't been streaming and what's been going on and how life is just insane, like literally in the most craziest of ways. Not even I'm not even saying that in a like, oh, life's crazy, all these good things are happening, but life is just so unpredictable that I thought that I had it down pat. I thought that I could see. I pride myself so much on my mindfulness and my self-awareness that like when you guys know, like when you feel like you get yourself down to a rhythm. Let's talk about relatability. Have you guys ever gotten yourself down to like a rhythm with just your mindfulness, whether you're just in tune with yourself, you kind of know how you'll react to things like that, and then life hits you with something, and then you just are okay, I guess, all right, shit kind of hits the fan, and or maybe even in a good way, and you're like, I didn't expect I'd react this way. You! Hi, Bree! Hey! Hold on, I got, how do, Shizojit. Sup, dog? How you playing, bro? Life humbles you, I get what you mean. Yeah, seriously, in the craziest of ways. Dude, this summer, I say this as, because I'm finally out of it. This summer, it's been like 2-3 weeks where something daily hasn't almost happened. And I'll be honest, I'm a little hyped up right now just because I miss streaming so much. I seriously miss doing this all the time, and it's just been a hot sec, and I'm on a high right now. It's been a while. I'm happy. But yeah, I did want to be real and kind of get into the thick of it as to why content creation has been absent for a couple weeks and why I'm able to actually start doing it again. I got that bandwidth. So I've been loosely with a few people that I stayed in touch with over the past couple months, and Discord and a couple other things. Life has been hella hectic. Sure, if you guys want to, feel free, talk in the chat. But just in general, dude, quick synopsis. Kick off the summer, my little brother passed away unexpectedly, completely unexpectedly. Out of the blue. He was 24. He was about to turn 24. And that kind of threw a wrench into a lot of shit. Still a lot to get through, still working through a lot of it. It's been absolute chaos. But yeah, and part of he's actually a huge motivation why I'm trying to revamp a little bit what my content's been. I know it's kind of stuck to a certain thing for a few years now, and it's not changing really from that, but definitely, hey Ray, how you doing, buddy? But I know that it's stuck to a certain theme, and I'm staying with that theme, but I'm also gonna introduce a lot of healthy content, a lot of really a lot of mental health content, just because losing him, I've had a lot of sit down time to think about it and calculate it, and short of losing a child, that it's probably the hardest thing I'll ever go through. I can't think of something else more difficult than losing my little brother. So yeah, kickoff starting with heavy shit, dude. We don't do light shit. We lift heavy shit. So yeah, it's you know, people's bandwidth are, gotta look good for you guys. People's bandwidth are, they differentiate for everybody, and I can't imagine what he was going through, honestly. It was, I literally, he's been my rock since, I mean, since he was born. I remember being, what, I was 4, I think, when he was born, and yeah, it's fucking weird. You know, I saw him every single week, at least once a week, my entire life. And you know, it's great. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a slight, I want to be respectful, but I'm doing a kind of a respectful way of a vlog, sort of, for the suicide walk that I'm doing with my family. And about a week and a half is when I'm doing that. So I'll be able to get some really good memories personal to me, and then I'll be able to share with you guys some from that walk. But anyways, no, mental health is important, seriously. Like, and you have no clue. You really have no clue when it's going to happen. Unfortunately, he and I did go a little bit of time without connecting before that happened, and yeah, it was crazy. And I'm not gonna get too into details, but you know, it's important to me. He went missing. Um, we found him, and then uh, we we just couldn't get to him in time, essentially. And so yeah, it's a really hard subject, and I want anybody that's in a dark place to know, like, people do care, like people genuinely do care, and if you think people don't, you're wrong. I mean, sit down, make a list and shit of the people that just that you know in your life, and I guarantee that they'd be affected by it. But anyways, we're steering clear of, I don't want to, I want to make this a heavy talk, but I don't want it to be just sad, because you know, I've had 3 months to process this, and I've been dealing with that for a while, so I've had plenty of time to deal with my feelings and everything. But that happened. This again, this summer's been crazy growth. What else? You said take out your Bible and read it for Gavin. I'll definitely do that. I'll do my devos before bed, man. I've been reading a lot of Ephesians recently. That's been bringing me a lot of comfort. Is Ephesians? It's probably my favorite book of the Bible, and that's had a lot of great stuff in it. So I recommend it. Ephesians is awesome. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, you kind of, it puts you in perspective with, like, losing like a grandparent or something. Is like, I've lost grandparents, I've lost you know, animals, and haven't lost any parents, but like, never, it's one of those things. It's like, it fucks you up because it's not something you should have to do. Like, you kind of think about when you have grandparents, you should at some point real expect you're gonna have to, you know, attend their funeral. Unfortunately, parents, you're gonna have to do that at some point too. People who are older than you, but when it's someone that's younger than you, it's like, oh shit, yeah, this can happen to anybody. So I don't know. What's up, Owen? How you doing? Oh shit, sorry. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. I'm so happy. Hmm. W chat, W chat. I'm glad you guys get it though. Seriously. What else? No, I moved into a different place. It's temporary. It's like the most long the most long-term temporary situation I've got right now, because I've been bouncing around all summer with different stuff. So looks like this will be my place for a couple months, and then I'll have a permanent place. So that's been kind of crazy, is jumping around doing that. Wait, the thing that scares me is if someone dies, the other person will think I'm offline. Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird having like, still seeing somebody's Instagram or like somebody's Xbox account or things like that, and it shows them offline. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that the only people I've really dealt with deaths, short of like some friends that I guess didn't really use social media, like, his is the first one where I'm like, oh, you yeah, I still follow you on Instagram, you know? Or it's strange. It's so strange. It's something that we as people have not evolved mentally enough to like process that simple fact. Like, technology moves so fast ahead of us that we don't have that time to mentally develop to be able to process that as humans. It's weird. Um yeah, I feel like I'm just, you know, getting back in the groove of things. So apologies if I'm jumping to a different subject super quickly, but I'm just trying to stay and keep up with chat and keep it going. But yeah, there's that. That was probably the biggest thing at the beginning of summer. I fucking had like 3 cars this whole summer. 3 different cars. It's crazy. Also compare, but I understand that unreal feeling. Yeah, it's surreal. And maybe, I don't know if surreal can be used in like how many different ways, but surreal is like, yeah. Yeah. But I've had like 3 different cars this summer, because cars either keep breaking down. I got hit again. Y'all know the chaos from the beginning of the year where I got hit and had been fighting Allstate to the death for like 4 or 5 months. That was crazy. Shout out to Allstate. And then yeah, just multiple cars this summer. Me and my girl have been sharing a car for a couple months, and She lives like she lived 2 hours away, so that was hella chaos. Um, that was wild, and I just now had a couple blessings within the last few weeks kind of come together for me to be able to have some sort of reliable vehicle. What else? I am a different job right now. Job's a little different than it was. Did I talk about the car that flipped? Wait, did you talk about the car that flipped on the highway? Oh my gosh, let's talk about let's talk about it. See, this is what I'm talking about. We've got so much to catch up on. First of all, I'd like to start with the fact, now that we've got a good shot, I'm officially not 4'11" at this point. I've reached 5 feet. Don't ever make fun of me for that again. You can't. I just measured myself. We're back to 5 feet. Clap in the chat. Goose, good to see you, buddy. I'm happy to see you. I always think about that stupid short that I made with the breakfast in the morning with the Eggo, the Eggo pants. Because I know that you were the one I was talking to in chat, bro. That's so funny. I don't think you guys realize how much you are ingrained in my head. All of y'all, everybody I talk to, even if it's somebody brand new to the stream or if it's regulars that have been around for years. Like you guys come up in my mind at least like once a week. I'm so serious, every single one of you. Whole foot taller than you. Owen, pull up. I know where you live, Owen. Get the strap, we going down. Oh. Wait, but your pee-pee scan. I'm gonna skip that one. Wish I didn't say that out loud. I'm glad I missed you too, Bree. What's going on with you? You and your boy still going strong? You guys doing well? But yeah, story time. Story time. Oh, and don't drop your address. Oh, he's talking about mine. It was good. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so it was me, my godson, and my girlfriend, bless her heart, love her to death. She's with the family right now. You guys will meet her sometime. She's a sweet treat. She and I were taking my godson to a fair at one of the local churches. It was like a party sort of thing in the parking lot. It was like inflatables. It was super cool because he's 9 years old. It was a great time. So she just got this car from a super, super reliable place. And it's a big deal because it was the first car that she paid for by herself. It was a huge deal. And so, like, that being said, we get in this car and we're driving on the interstate, right? And we hear and then just think of some like 3 or 4 fucking crazy bonkers noises that when you're driving 75 down the interstate, you hear that, you're like, that's not even a sound a car makes. Like, I don't even think that, like, you open the manual and you're like, I don't hear and shit like that. It sounds like something that clowns coming out of a clown car would make. I'm just being realistic. We heard multiple sounds that were like, okay, this is fucking crazy. We're gonna die. Next thing we know, we literally on the interstate. We think we hit like a speed bump or something, but no. We get feels like a speed bump. We pull off on the next exit we are immediately coming up on. I've got my 9-year-old nephew in the car, my 9-year-old godson in the car, and my girlfriend. Love her too. And we see the entire bottom half of this Honda Civic, the entire muffler system. I'm talking all the pipes, all the fittings, bolts, everything. Goo. The front of the car's here. The pipes are here. Goo. It is completely detached, besides the back has one little fitting that's holding it together. So the front of the car is still straight. This is scratching as we go down the road. I'm telling you, we could have launched up and fucking died. We could have launched up and died just like that at any second. You guys ever see The Dark Knight? The Dark Knight, the second one, where where he's driving. Sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't, but you probably know what scene I'm talking about, where the Joker's in the middle of the road and Batman is, or sorry, no, yeah, Joker's in the middle of the road. Batman, no, sorry. He's in the semi, and Batman is coming towards him on the bike, and he like trips around him and goes underneath and stuff, and ties up the semi, and the semi flips over. That almost fucking happened to us because we were sold a shitty ass car that had one bolt hanging out from under. Dude, I can pull up receipts of all the cars we were looking for months this summer. I can tell you how to check suspension on a car. I can tell you everything you need to know. I know how to shop for cars. These bitches got away with this though. All due respect. I'm not going to call them out right now, but they still sold us this car and literally almost murdered us on the road. You would have seen me on one of those pop-ups when you first open your browser on your PC, and you got all the pop-ups on whatever. I don't know. What do I have when I open some shit up? Oh, I have Bing. I didn't say that out loud, but all those pop-ups, I would have been on there. It's just, yeah, no. I'm not going to call it the dealership. That's not fair. Even though they did that, we got our money back. They took the car back. We got things sorted out finally. But that was just such a crazy headache that almost murdered my kind of child and my eventual wife. Milmu. Is that how you pronounce that? Milmu? What's up? How you doing? I like it. Yo, the spirit of Duke, the Duke Brothers review. Oh, hey, that's great that you guys are doing so well, Bree. Sorry, I wanted to finish the story real fast. What's going on, Beckham? How you doing? Doing great with work. That's good. I'm happy. Is there anything new going on with you? Yeah, it was hella crazy. I've been in plenty of life or death situations, but not when there was like one of my like children were in the car with me, and I was like partially could have been responsible for that. So I don't know. I'm not a parent, but like dad instincts just made a beeline for the throats of the dealership, and we got it figured out. So, chicken, fish. Dude, I'm doing great. I appreciate you asking. Thank you. I'm doing great right now. I wanted to make sure my family had a spontaneous get together, but you guys are my YouTube family as well. So I wanted to jump on here for a little bit and hang out and catch you guys up with this summer and just hang out and see what's going on. Yeah, that's my car story. Almost died. It's all right though, because I have a working car now and a blessing of a dad. Wow, that absolutely came out of the blue. Crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. They my lady inspired me to get them. Thank you though. Yeah, they're the same ones that she has. You cool. You cool, brother. Thank you. You cool. You stop it. Thank God you alive. Yeah, this summer has been hella crazy. Let me tell you the next story. All right, so I've got stories for hours, guys. I'm not going to go stories for hours, but I've got stories for you. So this happened a month ago. I've got 2 dogs. I'm streaming on my phone right now. Let me see if I can't find a photo on my actual computer that I'll literally just flip around and show you. So I have 2 dogs. They're on the stream all the time. Almost every time I stream, they show up. They're both German Shepherd mixes. One's a Golden Retriever Shepherd mix, and one's a Blue Heeler Shepherd mix. Golden Retriever Shepherd mix, his name's Sammy, sweetest little bean in the world. He had to get emergency surgery just about a month ago because he got a hold of a corn cob. That's actually not even the reason why he had surgery. We found the corn cob when we were when the surgeon was actually like cutting him open. That's when we found out that he had the corn cob. He had a lump on his ribs that we kind of were aware of for a couple weeks, but they didn't say it was immediate, and then it just he started acting strange and was, he was not behaving well, and he was just not eating. His everything went downhill. I'm like, okay, yeah, we got to take you to the vet. And so we took him to the ER, and they were like, yeah, we got to do emergency surgery right now. So we immediately got that taken care of, and while they were in there, they found a corn cob. And you know what? Not on today's stream, but don't tell anybody, because I'll look like a freak. Don't tell anyone on the internet. But I still got to keep some of the corn cob. Is that weird? Is that a weird thing to say? It's all right. It's all right. Do you guys want to see the corn cob maybe in the next stream? I don't have it here with me. It's at my previous residence still, but yes, why did you keep it? Freak? Slow down. Let's stop. All right. Hang on, let me adjust myself. Nah, it's because it's like a trophy. They literally were like, this almost killed your dog, but we saved you. Do you want to keep it? And I was like, hell yeah. Make a necklace out of it. Ice out the corn cob, the half-digested corn cob. What the fuck? No. It's true, Owen, you're day one. Okay. Yeah, here. This is... Hang on. I'm about to butcher the hell out of this, so just bear with me. All right, this is Ivy. This is not the one that got sick. There's Ivy. I don't know how well you can see that there, but that's Ivy. And then let me find a picture of Sammy. She's my sweet little baby. Oh, shame on me. Oh, do I not have one of him? Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I don't have one, please. Got a lot of screenshots from the movie Monster House. I don't remember downloading those for a thumbnail or something. That's kind of weird. We're gonna ignore that. Let me pull up my Instagram real fast. If you want, follow me on Instagram, Lucas Collette, and we can talk more. But here we go. Okay, I've got pictures. Let's see, where is he? Oh, and yeah, last year Ivy had surgery too. So I've literally had animals back to back to back every single year. It feels like they have surgery in some capacity. It's so funny. Where is my dog? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do a Sammy post soon. That's crazy. I feel so bad. I don't have. Oh, okay. Here's from the beginning of the year. Yeah, there's Sammy. He's a sweet boy. Do I have any more? Oh, no. Now we're just... Oh, sorry. Don't... Loki had no idea what was on that post. That was Sam. Sam was the one that had the surgery. But yeah, follow me on Instagram if you want. LucasCollett. I'm better at talking on DMs there. Imagine having that happen to your dogs. Couldn't be me. Yeah, so 2023... Tallulah, my previous dog, a lot of you guys were here for this. Tallulah had to get surgery because she swallowed a hand towel. I don't know if you guys have held a hand towel in your hand, wash your face with one or anything recently, but it's literally this long. And they actually saved the entire thing. I don't feed my animals this shit. I promise you. Her mother, I will say, I think it was her mother's mother is the reason for that one. Ivy had TPLO surgery because her doggy Achilles tendon it got torn. And then Sam, hopefully, dude, I have the most expensive dogs on the planet. I mean, they're not purebred by any means. They're not like royalty. They're not celebrities. But I've got like $30K worth of dogs, and that's not a flex. That's me saying Push your food to the back of the counter. Jeez. I mean, we can all agree dogs are sometimes stupid. I like how you slid that in, Owen. No, but I will say this. I feel like I'm like the black sheep of. It looks like I'm in. Does it kind of look like I have a green screen right now? Low key. No, but it feels like my dogs definitely want to, at times, you know, they love me. They come running to me every single time, but it seems like, whatever, it's fine. What else has happened this summer though? I had my third in a third. Logan, what's up? I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? One day you can sell your dogs for a good amount of money. One day when they're right, brother. I know. One day when my dogs, when that supply, when that demand goes up, man. I don't think there's a demand for my dogs. They tend to just need surgeries. So, what's your question, man? Did I tell him about Elle? Just the fact that I have just the most sweet girlfriend in the world. She got me this cute little promise ring. Just the most amazing little thing. I love her to death. I say little thing just because she is like the sweetest thing in the world. Like, you ever see something that is just so absolutely perfect and you're like, it's so sweet. She's perfect. It's perfect. I don't know, man. Huh? Can I have them taxidermy and sell them at auction? Great story idea. Oh my gosh. I have to. Okay, real fast. Okay. It's fucked up. It's a joke. But at the same time, so I made this joke, like my dogs are 10 and 11 now. I made this joke when Sammy was like 2. He is so perfect for a rug. You know, like you see bears, like bear fur rugs, and you're like, that looks comfortable and cozy. And I don't know. I was like, you know, it'd be fun to. I don't remember the joke, but I said that I was gonna turn Sammy into a rug. It was a joke. I promise you, it was a joke. But yeah, I made that joke to somebody, a total fucking stranger one time, and they said that they were. This is how I know I ran into a psychopath, because I know I'm making this joke, but I joked with a stranger one time about it, and they were fucking serious. I'm so serious. Total. I think I was like standing in line at a coffee shop. I'm an open book, so don't ask me how I started that conversation with a stranger at a coffee shop, but it happened nonetheless. And nah, Sammy deserves the wall. He said, nah, Sammy deserves the wall. You talking about putting my dog on the wall, bro? Stop. Sammy's gonna get the rug. He's gonna be a rug. He's gonna be on the floor. Sam's, it's already determined. But yeah, no. So you were saying taxidermy. All due respect, he's going on the floor. Ivy, maybe. Dog rug auction. That's crazy. How do you get? All right. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest with you right now. I say this as logically as possible. Be your fucking self. Be yourself. And I'm going to show you right now. We're going to come back in a sec to my setup, but I'm going to take you with me. This is how to get a GF. God, it's just a fucking... God, my 28 is showing. How to get a girl. This is what you do first. Don't hide who you truly are. Wear it on your sleeve. Me, I am Godzilla. And then obviously the D-Rex is sick as hell. Yeah, Godzilla... till I D-I-E. For real though. But no, just like be yourself, man. Like you'll come across a girl, and this goes for women too, I think. I don't know. But in all seriousness, I found this girl. She's literally just the best thing in the world. Let me tell you about her. This woman, when my little brother passed away 3 months ago, it was a wreck. My family was in a daze. It's the hardest thing that I've ever been through, and it'll be one of the hardest things I'll ever go through. And that entire first 2 weeks, while we're processing this completely unexpected thing, came out of the blue. She never even got the chance to meet him, but instantly made food for the week, instantly did all of our meals. She did all of the laundry. She helped with reserving things. She helped make food runs, get pizza. Like, this woman, we've been dating for like 7 months now. And she did something that I can never repay her for. I've never met another human being I've never met somebody else to do something like that before. I'm literally getting chills thinking about how I'm speechless. I don't have words for it. So the fact that she did that, just hands down, there's no way I can let this one go. She blew my mind with that. But essentially what I'm saying is this goes both of like her way and my way. I think she would give this great advice as well. Be 100% yourself, and like just be happy. Happy's contagious. Happy and optimism is contagious as hell. We found each other, and I'm talking the moment that we went on our date, we were instantly hooked. And it's not like we both haven't like had to like shuffle through people. I mean, you just do that, but you will find that person. And if you're not looking for that right now, find somebody you got a lot in common with. Just talk to people, be friendly, be outgoing. Yeah. And then if you want to make it last, just talk it through. Just talk it through. That's what it comes down to. You see all those really elderly couple that are, you ask them like, why, how are you still together? And they're like 90 years old or something crazy like that. Sorry, I'm going to finish this story and then I'm coming back to you, Goose. I didn't like what you just said. But with us, yeah, I don't remember where I was going, but essentially just be yourself, be friendly, be outgoing, and talk through your problems, man. Like, if you want to make it last, you have all these old people that last this long. Every single one of them will tell you, 60 years, 50 years, 40 years. And how do you do it? Well, you just talk through your problems. You think you're done, talk through your problems. Unless you really don't want to be with that person. That easy. That easy. Wait, hang on. Okay, slow down. Follow-up question. What if you're scared of women? Follow-up answer. I can't help you with that. I'm terrified of women. I'm so scared of women. She's just into you because of the Godzilla figurine. She's into me because of the fine Godzilla. I'm telling you. Hang on. Where is he? Hey, where is he? Where's my really nice one? Okay. I don't know. I bought this one for $120. It's made in Japan, so not made in China. 6-inch Bandai line. Very nice. Destroya, the crab form. 1994? 95. See, I'm not a real fan. I'm not a real nerd. Yeah, it's because of the fine Godzilla. Every time we have guests over, she whispers to me, she goes, honey. She goes, honey, do you want to break out the fine Godzilla? And I'm like, please. No, I don't have fine Godzilla. That's something I'm a work up for. A lot of those are expensive, but like, it's stupid shit. I want a something you put on the table to flex. I want people who don't know of Godzilla or don't like Godzilla or to think I'm a freak for having Godzilla stuff. I want them to be like, I don't know. This is a crazy tangent right now. Oh, you were saying did I talk about my Japan trip? I don't remember. I'll go over it quickly. Japan was great. It's a blessing that it happened. Happened right before summer. Thank you God that I was able to do that. I without Ellie and without having that like once in a lifetime, I've never left the country experience. I This summer would have been a lot. It would have turned out a lot different than it did. I give them credit, both those things credit, especially Ellie. But Japan was sick. I almost died in Japan. My trip was cut short a little bit, so I'll have to go back and make up for it. But I did almost die. That's another good story. So let me tell you, when you're in Japan, and I'll use these as an example. So you got traffic lights, right? Just normal I don't know if you're in America, you got traffic lights. It's red, yellow, green. I think. I don't know. Normally I drive without my glasses. So red light, yellow light, green light. In Japan, it's a little different. That's actually not even what I'm talking about right now. The walking light. So like in America, it has a little walking guy. It has the stop sign and it counts down typically when you're crossing the street. Here in Japan, it has bars that don't equate to like a second, and they don't equate to like 2 seconds. I still can't count. But there's like 5 bars that are like dashes, vertical dashes that are stacked onto each other. And I don't know the amount, but they disappear slowly. And I remember when I was crossing, this was right when I landed. When you're crossing the street, and this is Tokyo, I guess. I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but it was like this in Tokyo, like down main road, main area. Shinjuku, that's what I was thinking. It's in Shinjuku, they're like this. I'm sure it's everywhere, but they slowly disappear. And I didn't really process that. I kind of was expecting, I don't know, something other than just bars to disappear. And I kind of stood there and waited for other people to stop or go. I was following massive crowds, and people were still crossing the road. So I'm like, okay, I think it's, and I have my luggage and stuff, so I'm clearly a tourist. I'm like, I'm this 5 foot behemoth just walking around, and I clearly don't fit in. I look like the biggest tourist ever. I've got my raincoat on and everything, so I'm walking, right? And 4 lanes, so it's a 2-lane road, 2-lane intersection, whatever, but there's 4 lanes on one side. So there are like 4 cars coming this way. I'm halfway across the road, and there's still people coming on the other side of the road. People who clearly live there. Like they are determined to get across. They know what they're doing. Far corner. Like I'm in the middle of the walking lane still. Far opposite lane. So 4 lanes over from me going this direction. A car. I don't know if he was in a bad mood. I don't know what was happening. But this man sees me. I locked eyes with him. You know why? Because I heard a car screeching. And he swerved. He was looking at me, man. It was middle of the day. He looks over at me, swerves in this direction, and fucking knocked the luggage out of my hand. Man, actually, I don't understand to this day. I don't get it to this day. I'm getting worked up because I fucking almost got hit with a car. But he actually swerved towards me. I don't know if it was because I was a tourist. I'd like to not think so, because everybody there is so friendly, the nicest people I've ever met. Every single person there. And I don't speak much Japanese, but they were so polite. But that guy, like, I went to my hotel room. He said Tokyo drifted me fucking. He said he Tokyo drifted you. No shit, man. No shit. Yeah, dude totally tried to. I don't know. And I really don't hold anything against him. I hope he was just having a bad day. But, man, yeah, he almost killed me. He almost killed me. So, I'm alive, thankfully. I don't have footage of that. But I sat down because I stayed in one of those little pod hotels, the capsule hotels, where it's essentially your bed, and then you like lift up a curtain and you step out and go down like a little ladder, or if you're on the bottom bunk, they're like bunks, but they're these pods you go in. Super cool experience. But I just went back to my pod that I was going to anyways and just fucking sat there and just processed the fact that I almost died for like an hour or two. And meanwhile, I ain't gonna lie, I woke up my mom. I called my mom, and it's like 1 a.m. for. I'm like, Mom, I almost died. I don't know what to do. Anyways, so yeah. Still bummed I didn't live in the Godzilla hotel, but I will say, Ellie and I are trying to make it a point to plan a trip to go back, because I'm so dead serious. Coming from somebody who has done traveling in the US but has not left the country, for that being my first time out of the country, such a polar opposite culture shock. I was amazed at how good the experience was outside of that. The people were absolutely incredible. It was just great. It was just great. So shout out to Tokyo, because you guys are actually super sweet. Considering you're a big city, literally the place is the biggest city in the world, and it's spotless. Like, people were smiling and friendly. I don't know, it was great experience. Death keeps tickling your toes, man. I promise you guys, the next time that I stop long-term streaming or making videos, it's not because I'm not making content, just because I'm not in the mood. I really truly feel like this year, death is tickling my toes. That is a very good way to put it. Death has the tickling toe effect on me this year. Yeah. Crazy. How my mom is? Mom's good. Mom's good. She's happy. She's healthy. Yeah. All right, real quickly, I want to ask you guys, I'm going to give us 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes right now. I want to ask you guys, I've been talking a lot, but let's talk about, I love it, going to talk about Godzilla. What's your favorite Godzilla I have? I'll be right back. It's cyclical. Changes. But right now, it is this Godzilla -1 figure that I got while I was over there, actually. This one I like because it's in more of an action stance. They have one in a normal neutral stance, like a lot of the other 6-inch ones that I have, but this guy has this really cool action shot. And it's probably the best story Godzilla movie ever. It wasn't super expensive, but I will say the challenge was with how little I packed to go over, how I fit that, and then I got 2 others while I was over there, because hang on, real fast. Lucas Collette, again, I went ahead and put my thing, my @ in the chat on Instagram. I have a couple of Japan posts on my Instagram. Follow me and we can DM and talk on there. But yeah, over there, I also played with pigs. I went to one of those pig cafes, the little teacup pigs. That was sick. Went to Tokyo Tower while I was there. That was breathtaking. Dude, it's a place I would live for sure. Consult the archives. I really had to for a second. And I'm showing you just what's on display, because this is about 1/3 of what I own. Not a flex. It's a gift and a curse at times. I really pray because that, short of my computer and my phone, not even my car is worth as much as my Godzilla stuff. So fingers crossed nobody does. Please don't. I truly beg of you. Drop the location. Next step is a Godzilla suit. Dude, no, but you know what? I don't know if you guys can see it way up in the corner right here. But that is the D-Rex from the new Jurassic World movie. And I'm trying to make time for it right now. Things are still slowing down, so it's like I'm trying to make space for it, and I'm trying to get back into content. But either this Halloween or next Halloween, I have a lot of the materials already. I'm going to go as the D-Rex. And I already know how to make the costume. You guys have heard about me being Huggy Wuggy and being like Pyramid Head from Silent Hill and all these different things. I love making my Halloween costumes, and I'm thinking that if I can make the time this year, if not, spend a lot more due diligence and quality work and details on it. But I want to be the D-Rex because it's actually like not that hard to do. You put yoga blocks together for the feet, or for the back two legs, for the hands, you just get some of those the crutches that attach to your forearms that bend a little right there for the long arms. Whatever. I'm getting too much into it. Rebirth. Let's talk about that. Has anyone seen the Jurassic World movie? And yeah, from Rebirth, yeah. Oh yeah. It's sick. I like it. The D-Rex. You can see from right here, it's pretty much cut this part off, and then the big arms, and then it's, you know, obviously the T-Rex, but with it being a sauropod, and it's so sick. I'm such a kid. It's badass. No, but damn, I want it. It was actually pretty cheap. It was, I think I found out, I think I got it for Beluga Rex. The B-Rex, the Beluga Rex. I got it for $30, I think. I just went to Walmart and got it. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's Beast of the East or who's making it, but I think that they have a really nice statue coming out. How much? I have $700? Brother, you pay me $700, I will buy you 10 of those and pocket the rest. But that's just because I need money. That was a weird thing to say. Guys, I had a really good time. Logan, good to hang out with you, man. Ray, Shreesh looks like he went back to bed. No, I will not. No. Bree, freaking Beckham, all you guys, everybody else. I'm scrolling up as we go through. Owen, everybody, thank you for showing up. I'm gonna go. I do have a random family get together that I want to go make sure to spend some quality time with them too. But live streams are back, baby. We're back. Obviously, we're here. We're good to go. I got my setup. We got some consistency. I could be pumping out a lot of content, especially on Instagram and stuff too. Especially on that as well. So jump on Instagram because I'm going to be posting actual content on there and not just personal life stuff. All really good stuff. Love Jurassic Park and the new film. Oh my gosh! Shout out to you, Bree. Hell yeah! I knew you were goated. Oh, thanks, Logan. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. Bring your fam on stream, dude. They're like 20 minutes away. I gotta go see them. All right. Good to see you guys. I missed you so much. Bree, I want to hear more about that collection. You gotta send a pic. I gotta see that. That's crazy. I appreciate you guys. This was kind of a little bit of a chaotic live stream, but I had a good time. Missed you. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your night. Stay strong. If you need anything, obviously hit me up on IG, Lucas Collette, or talk to us in Discord. I think hey, Ray, can you drop the Discord link real fast for me? Pretty please with sugar on top in the chat. That would be amazing. It's not letting me log into Discord right now for some reason. So I have to do like the mobile login and stuff. All right, we're gonna go. Anyways, yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Love you. I will see you guys. I'll talk to you consistently on IG, Discord, and we'll have a live stream again very soon, next few days. See you guys. Bye.